if I'm not mistaken, J-Lo, if I'm not mistaken, you were the one with Diddy in the club when he was, a gun got put out, a club got shot up or something like that. And that shit just went away. Do y'all remember that? I'm gonna tell y'all this again. The machine has to keep going. I don't know what feathers Diddy ruffled, or who he said something about, or what act he didn't go along with, but the
He
machine
has
has
consistently
to
worked
keep
to divide us.
going. Always remember that. It will eat you up and spit you out. And there's always a new Harvey Weinstein coming. There's always an Epstein coming. There's always a new Diddy coming. And I do feel a lot of the people out there have a lot of pressure on them to vote against the blue. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. A lot of people don't like celebrities, especially celebrities that seem like they get away with a lot of shit. And then they don't like celebrities when they get involved with politics. So when you have those three components, and if you're a celebrity that lays low, never get into nothing, people ain't gonna particularly say anything bad about you. But when you're Taylor Swift, when you Glorilla speaking at the White House, like those things, going to the White House taking photo ops, those things just kind of seem odd and weird, because why wouldn't you want your celebrities to separate themselves? This right here shows that people will play in your face all day long. People will play in your face all day long to let me, like, you gotta think about this. We just talked about LeBron James, and now we're talking about J-Lo. These are two people that were at the top of their game in their respective careers, right? Where the fuck do they get time to speak to study politics like this? Where do they get the time to just sit down when J-Lo and LeBron got to travel every other day? LeBron traveling every other day to play basketball. You're practicing, you're playing the game, you got family. Where do you get time to really just study to see what's going on? Same with J-Lo. Same with J-Lo.
He has consistently worked to divide us. At Madison Square Garden, he reminded us who he really is and how he really feels. It wasn't just Puerto Ricans that were offended that day. Okay? It was every Latino in this country. It was humanity and anyone of decent character.
And then that's another thing I really don't like about the Democratic Party. They just make up lies. Like I literally, like, it's weird to just be this blatant and out in the open with it, that you can literally have a Trump speech a few days ago, turn the words around and edit the clip. And then people have to go and say, play the whole thing. And this man says absolutely nothing or even referencing the things that they're saying. That is crazy to say the least. And it's scary that y'all will be this blatant to do it. Like people hate Trump that bad, they don't even care about getting lied to. And we'll see the lies and still are okay with being lied to, which is crazy.
Look, you you I'm a lover. Okay? You guys know that about me.
Yeah, we know J-Lo. We heard about you. We didn't see all your rings, all your different men you done had. We know you probably on some of them Diddy tapes, which I don't think we ever gonna see. Well, I don't know. Because it depends. If Diddy go to trial, we might see some tapes, because that's the only way you really can convict him on a lot of stuff. But at the same time, if it's like children on there, you can't really share that and post that, because that could be like child pornography. So you can't do that. But like I said, who knows? I think there's a lot of people pushing right now to make sure Kamala gets back in, because I do think what will be exposed is dependent on the presidency. That's just my thought. That's my thinking with the whole shooting, the assassination attempts on Trump. Like, why do y'all want him not in there so bad? Like, people hate him that bad. Is he gonna change it that much? You got to understand, it's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Because when we talk about like JFK, it's always been a mystery, like who's really behind the assassination attempt of or success of JFK.
I'm a lover. I am not a fighter. I am not here to trash anyone or bring them down. I know what that can feel like, and I wouldn't do it to my worst enemy, or even when facing the biggest adversary I think America has internally ever had. But over Kamala Harris's entire career, she has proven to us who she is.
Now you got to ask yourself, why didn't these people come out and endorse her when she was running for president the first time? Why didn't they talk about her record the first time? She was a black woman the first time. She was an AKA the first time. She went to HBCU the first time. She's really not a likable person. That's my opinion. But now all of these people are coming out endorsing and speaking up. Like, why are we listening to celebrities? I get it, they have big followings and people understand, but why can't people just separate entertainment from my real life? Because when you let celebrities come into your political spaces, now you letting them dictate how you spend your money if you support them and how you live your life. It need to be some separation or something. You don't want a person that got 550 like LeBron James, 53 million followers. That's just on Twitter or X. 53 million. You got to think about this. No person was ever meant to have that many followers or have access to that many people. That is crazy. And now we out here listening to like J-Lo and LeBron and Lizzo and Usher and DL Hughley. Like all of these celebrities seem to really just be on one side of the aisle. And you got to ask yourself, why is that? And I'm going to tell y'all again, because the machine has to keep going.
A proud daughter and son of Puerto Rico. I am Puerto Rican. Soy Boricua carajo. And yes, I was born here, and we are Americans. I am a mother. I am a mother. I am a sister. I am an actor and an entertainer, and I like Hollywood endings. I like when the
And that's where all of this should stay. You're a mother, you're an actor, you're an entertainer. J-Lo, if you ain't in some skimpy, moving your hips, twerking, singing off key the national anthem, I don't want to hear anything that you have to say. I'm gonna say that again. J-Lo, if you ain't up here in something skimpy with your booty out, singing off key to the national anthem, twerking, I don't want to hear anything you have to say when it comes to politics. We let whores, harlots, Jezebels get up and speak as if we're supposed to listen to them. The way these women act, we talking about specifically on the women right now. The way the women act, there would never be a time in history where we would give these motherfuckers microphones and put them in front of millions of people to speak, to influence how we vote, how our lives would be affected. Like these are the people that they're putting in front of everybody, and it influences young girls to think that, hey, I could be a young lady that be out here half naked, having sex with anybody, baby mama here and there, and I can possibly be at the White House taking photo ops with Joe Biden or at a Kamala Harris rally endorsing her, or be somebody like a Lizzo that has a lawsuit against her being a sexual deviant, a fat one at that. That makes it even worse. This is what we're doing with our society. We're letting little girls know, yes, I could be a hoe and a president. Think about how crazy that even sounds.
the good guy, or in this case, the good girl wins.
And what is scary about them keep using this woman empowerment thing or women's rights, they keep talking about abortion, abortion, abortion. They use a 0 0.5% argument to hold up abortion, women's rights. Excuse me. Women's rights. So you mean to tell me y'all ladies don't know how not to go out here and get pregnant? Y'all mean to tell me y'all don't know how to not go out here and get pregnant? It is that hard to control your sexual urges. That's the sad reality that we are living in, to where you have contraceptives, you have Plan Bs, which we're gonna get to later on, because I don't know if y'all seen the commercial that the Democrats put out about the Republicans are going to take away Plan Bs because they're taking away everybody's rights, contraceptives rights. It just doesn't stop at abortion, which is crazy. If you think that, you're crazy. If you think that they're gonna stop contraceptives, you're crazy. I think everybody here or on this earth will be okay with people saying, okay, you're doing that to your own body. You're trying to prevent having children that you don't want. Fine. We're totally cool with that. We're totally fine with that. And I don't know why they use this fear mongering, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the people on the right side, on the on the left, the people on the left, they have to be some scary people. You have to be a scary individual to be able to be persuaded by fear, the fear mongering that they do, which is scary that you got people around here that are moved by emotions that easily. We're supposed to be a society of emotionally intelligent people, but I do know at the same time, a lot of people are slow. A lot of people was on the short bus. A lot of people was eating quarters. A lot of people was sniffing glue in class. I still remember the people that when I was in high school, I still remember people when I was in high school, the teacher would pick on them to read in class. They know this motherfucker can't read, but they'll still be like, hey, such and such, read passage this on page 35 and read the first two paragraphs. And that person would get upset. I still remember those people that couldn't read in class. I still remember the people that was in the LD class. That's what we called it. Like when I was growing up, we had an LD class. The smart kids and the slow kids did not congregate in the same classroom. Now, I think it's a little different. And I think right around when I was in the 8th grade, that's when they started that No Child Left Behind bull. But it should have been some children left behind. And every day you get on social media, that be the problem. You got the smart people congregating with the dumb people. You got to understand this. Society now makes it to where they want to replace the smart people with the dumb people. You listen to me. That's why that's why on social media they replace the smart people with the dumb people, because they want the dummies to be pushed to the forefront. Those people are easily manipulated. They don't know what's going on. These people cannot even read on a 3rd grade level. Just think about how Floyd Mayweather amassed all the wealth that he did. And 50 Cent comes out and say, "Yeah, Floyd Mayweather can't read." Then get on Drink Champs and say, "Yeah, I'm the GO. I'm the G, the A, the O, the T." And Doris said, "I wasn't ready." Yeah, because you spelled that wrong. You spelled that wrong. So that's crazy that, like I said, they push the people like a Floyd Mayweather to the forefront so we can see her, and we know that he can't read. And what's crazy? Did we know any of these people's politics before this time? Before Kamala started running for president, did y'all know that J-Lo was on that side? Have you seen J-Lo support any other president before this? I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that we had these first time people that's been famous for 20, 25 years, and now all of a sudden they want to come out and support Kamala. I'm gonna let y'all know this race, I don't think it's going the way that they planned it. I know y'all been seeing all those videos of actual election interference with the machines messing up, but they're not checking voter ID. It's a scary time that we're living in, especially when, like I said, when you have all these gang members, because that's really what they is. They acting like gang members and stuff. They acting like gang members. They ride for their side, and they not letting up. And like I gotta tell y'all again, if y'all watching, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you share the video. But I'm gonna say this too: the machine has to keep going. What I mean by that? The Avengers.